Welcome back to English Podcast Storytelling. Today's topic, honestly, it hits all of us because we all have days when motivation disappears completely.
Exactly. Days when you wake up and feel empty. No motivation, no energy, not even the will to try.
But those days are the days discipline becomes your only strength.
Yes. Today we're talking about the power of showing up, even when your heart doesn't feel ready.
Let me start with something honest. Last week, I had a day where I didn't want to study, didn't want to work, didn't want anything.
I think everyone listening can relate to that. You open the book, you stare at the page, nothing enters your mind.
Exactly. I wasn't tired physically. I was tired mentally. It felt like my mind was sinking.
And the worst part? There's this silent guilt, like you should be doing something, but you can't.
Yes, you feel guilty for resting, but powerless to start.
This is the moment where most people give up for the day.
Inside my head, I kept arguing with myself.
Should I skip today? Should I rest? Should I just lie down and pretend the world doesn't exist?
And there's another voice saying, "You promised yourself. You said you would change. You said this time would be different."
That inner conflict, it's painful. It feels like fighting against your own mind.
Because motivation is gone. When motivation dies, even small tasks feel impossible.
But then something small happened. I remembered something a mentor once told me.
Motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a decision.
That's powerful. Motivation depends on mood, but discipline depends on commitment.
Yes, motivation makes you excited. Discipline makes you unstoppable.
So what did you do?
I made a simple promise. Don't finish everything, just begin something.
A tiny start, even a small spark can light a fire.
I didn't study for an hour. I didn't finish a chapter. I only did 5 minutes.
And 5 minutes is enough to shift your energy.
Exactly. I just opened the book, read one paragraph, then one page.
Your brain slowly wakes up. Your mind slowly engages. Your energy slowly returns.
And suddenly, the day didn't feel impossible anymore.
Let me share my story too. There was a time when I had an important exam coming up, but I was going through a difficult phase, mentally drained, emotionally exhausted.
What happened?
One night, I sat with my books and I cried because I wanted to study, but my mind felt completely empty.
That's a painful place to be.
Yes, and I kept thinking, why can't I do something so simple? Why can't I just focus?
Those thoughts make it even harder.
But my father came into the room, sat beside me, and said something I'll never forget.
You don't have to finish the mountain today. Just take one step. Discipline is one step repeated every day.
Wow, that's beautiful.
That night, I studied for 10 minutes, not because I felt strong, but because I chose discipline.
People think discipline means being strict or harsh with yourself, but that's not true.
Discipline means loving your future self enough to do the hard thing today.
Yes, it's gentle. It's steady. It's choosing progress over excuses.
Even if the progress is small, it's still progress.
Even if the effort is tiny, it still counts.
Motivation is like the weather, always changing.
But discipline is like a compass, always pointing in the right direction.
Motivation starts the journey.
But discipline completes it. If you're listening right now and today feels heavy,
If your mind is tired,
if your energy is low,
if your heart doesn't want to try,
then take one tiny step, just one.
Because showing up, even for a few minutes, is stronger than skipping completely.
You don't need motivation today.
You just need discipline.
So remember, no motivation, okay. No energy, okay. You're still capable.
Because discipline doesn't care how you feel, it cares who you become.
Do something tiny today.
Your future self will thank you. This is English Podcast Storytelling.
We'll see you in the next episode.